So several months ago, I made a video about the new gesture controls that were added in Android P. And to be quite honest, I was not too big of a fan. The gestures were inconsistent, they seemed unintuitive, just not overall a great system. So now let's jump ahead to the latest beta of Android Q. This is beta 3, and we have some more options here. So we have the 3-button navigation, the old school 3 buttons. So if you want to use the old school buttons, that's there for you to be able to use. It's going to work exactly like you remember. Everything's there. Works fine. You have the 2-button navigation, which is the crappy one from Android P that I don't really love. It works basically the same way as it did before. You know, home button, swipe up for multitasking, swipe around left and right to switch between recent open apps. It's weird because there's a back button. I've talked about this at length, so no need to go over it again. Finally, we have fully gestural navigation, which is what I've been using. So, what's different here? So now, with the fully gestural navigation, there's no back button anymore. So, a swipe up takes you home. Pretty neat. Let's say you want to go back. If you swipe off the edge of the screen, you get a little back arrow, and there you go. Frustratingly, though, if you swipe from the opposite edge of the screen, you still just go back. I don't really know how that makes any sense. I feel like that should pull you the other way, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. If you want to get to that multitasking window, you swipe up from that little line at the bottom and you hold it, and there's your multitasking setup like we had in Android P. If you want to quickly switch between apps, you can swipe across the bottom like so and get different apps that are open like that. One thing I also like is this neat little animation when you go home and the icon was on your desktop. It kind of zooms down, which is quite nice. Quite a cool little fluid animation there. So all in all, I think this is a pretty big improvement from where we were with Android P. Is it perfect? No, of course not, but it's definitely a whole heck of a lot better than the 2-button navigation that we got in Android P. I'm going to keep testing it. I'm going to keep using it. It seems to be working pretty well. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you think this is an improvement? Have you installed the beta yet? Have you tried it out? What do you think? Until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.